So if Theresa May came up to you in some sexy lingerie and you didn't notice Theresa May, like you had no context of what Theresa May was, but she's all sexy and...
Why are you? I have no context to understand this.
Well, you know that she's a...
You look like me, but I thought I was the only me.
Oops. But she comes up to you and she's all like, "Oh, you're Mr. Tom Hockney. Would you like to suckle on my tittles?" Would you do it?
And I don't know that she's the Prime Minister.
Nah, she's like... To you, she's just like the level of you knowing who she is like at this time, like
so
2 years ago.
Just the most beautiful woman alive. That's
no,
it.
she's not the most. She's as she is.
Yeah, like one of the most beautiful women in Britain.
One off. It's might be a bit of a stretch. Well, in Britain, yeah, we don't have very good women.
She looks like a walrus, one of the most magnificent creatures in the North Seas of the world. So, you know, if I were you, I'd speak with a bit more respect on the issue.
So you would suck her tits?
Yeah, I mean, her mothering, life-giving, beautiful, yet, you could say, conservative of the milk giving, you know.
Well, you don't want to give them babies too much nutrition.
You don't want to...
You'll be too nurtured, and then, you know...
They'll grow up to expect milk.
Yeah, they'll turn into creative types, won't they? And then you don't want that.
Shit. The kind that play and watch Let's Plays.
Ah.
Smack that bird in anger.
The kind of people who devote their entire lives to making other people happy, you know. Those kinds of people. You don't want your baby to turn into one of them.
Shit. It's fucking waste of space.
Oops.
You know, everyone should make themselves happy by fucking, you know, the invisible hand of them. This is going to just turn into me ranting about the economy.
I told you about, I think I have already, well, I have already told you, but you know, the welders in there, about a certain someone who doesn't believe we should fund art students because they bring nothing into the economy.
Oh, I think that art students should fucking get a job. Arts is not a part of the economy that I respect. Oh, I love anime so much. If only there were more anime.
Oops.
I spend most of my time playing video games and watching anime. Stop doing art. It's really upsetting me. I want everyone to make lots of money and be white.
We need more historians doing literally nothing. I want to know more about the past.
Maybe this game is a metaphor for the logic of... It's a metaphor for climbing the mountain that is the logic of racism.
That's... None of what we just went through was racist.
I'm changing the subject! And I think it's a statement of the sickness of our times that we are so obsessed with what brings in economic value rather than health and welfare and value in life with regard to societal development and structure. Because, well, what purpose does money serve other than to increase welfare and balance things and shit and commerce and but free will and hello, it's me, it's this argument personified as a character. Let me talk for 12 hours. Sorry. Do you remember earlier when we mentioned racism? Tim, racism. What would you say on racism?
Well, racism, it's alright.
Yeah, so...
Gets us by sometimes. I think generally... Well, I won't be arguing for or against. I can argue either. My opinions on it aren't strong one way or the other, so
I just wanted
cool.
I just wanted a little bite so that I could then do this bit, which is me going, well, bringing that back up, bringing that theme back into this thing, you know, continuing with the theme of this video, which is racism, as you've just seen, we talked about it before. I think this game is a metaphor for climbing the logic of racism. It doesn't make sense. It's difficult to climb. And once you get at the top, you find that you have wasted your time.
Well, you see that the guy is also half black and half white, which is pretty powerful.
I like that. And they're working together, and it's difficult. It is difficult. It takes
Well,
perseverance.
actually, no, because the black's kind of weighing the guy down.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, we got... But without the black...
He'd have no purpose, so...
Oh, I know, I was going to say that, and I thought it was fucking terrible.
Sorry.
This is profoundly racist.
Disclaimer, I don't care what
Hey,
you do with your skin.
The
Do whatever you want with it.
yeah, the mallet's yellow, so... I mean, what we got to say about that? Fucking Asians. They're the driving force of the economy. They're behind it all. That bin looks like it's having a good old laugh. Would you rather always wet fart or always wet burp?
Shit.
Little sick burps.
I don't know. Wet farts? What? I don't know. That's not sexy. I can't make a wet fart sexy. I could make a wet burp sexy.
It's
but
been
not a
tried
fart.
before. Many a time.
Jesus.
Man, I've wondered, can we make wet farts sexy? Normal farts, maybe, but wet ones. Yet no answer has prevailed. Today, though, Tim... Oh, well, what's your stage name?
You call me Tim.
Tim... I'm supposed
Just
to
didn't
say
use
your
my
full
surname.
name.
Then no one- Tim Flimflom.
Tim Fliggity-Flu is about to convince you that wet farts ain't all that they seem to be. Tim, sell me on wet farts.
Wet farts. Well, you know girls' panties, right?
Yes.
They get moist when they get horny.
Oh, they do.
Well, wet farts are like the fast track to that. If you induce a wet fart in a girl,
Jesus Christ. Induce.
then
Really?
her farts- yeah, then her panties get quite moist quite quickly. It's how it's always worked for me, and as you can see, I get laid quite frequently.
You do get laid quite frequently. So how does one induce a wet fart in a little girl?
In a little girl,
Well, I mean, whatever your preference is. I didn't mean...
definitely not that.
I just meant girl. I just meant woman is what I meant. A little woman.
Well, it's actually easier with midgets. Since
Oh,
you bring
really?
it up. Yeah, because they have less space to get the fat through.
Huh.
What you want to do is you want to eat a lot of beans
Yes.
and then regurgitate them up in the form of a burp, and then burp right down her throat, so that make sure it's airtight.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Yes, and then the pressure should push the beanie burp right through her panties. Not through her panties. Yes, right through her.
Because then you have a lasting...
intestines. Oh, this is a fun one. Something that happened to me recently. So you know that I told you a couple of weeks ago that I had I thought I might have had appendicitis. Appendicitis?
Yes, you shit yourself.
No.
And everyone was like,
Don't do your.
it's okay, Tim.
Don't do advertiser voice. This is serious. This is conversation. Go back to Tom.
Alright, hello, it's
Cut
me.
to Tom.
It's me who cares about your death and stuff.
Yeah. So anyway,
We're all gonna
I thought
die.
I had I can't even say the word. Appendicitis.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
When your appendix is about to burst, it felt like it was. My guts and stuff. Guts, mainly my stomachy area, was feeling quite. God, it's hard to talk. Whilst I'm shit at telling stories already, but it's hard to tell a story whilst playing this game.
So we'll cut all like the tiny little mumbles. You'll sound like a beautiful man.
And way to make me conscious about my voice again. Anyway, I thought I had to get appendicitis. My stomach was hurting. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, anyway, so there was that, and a couple of days later, I wake up in the morning, have my morning coffee, which makes my bowels become looser.
Yeah,
And
I like that.
yes, coffee's a laxative.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good way to start the day.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do that, and I go for my poop.
Mhm.
And I want to try and get over this bit before I finish. Anyway, I go for my poop.
Should we have a
And
ad
I
break?
look
Should we have an ad
into
break?
the-
Whoa. Finish it on like a note, but
Alright.
like...
I go for my poop, and
Yeah.
I look down and into the toilet. What do I see but a white blotch?
Ooh.
A mysterious white blotch.
Holy fuck, that is suspenseful.
Now, this. Hello, have you ever wondered why? Well, no, you don't have to try. It's smooth gum. Put it in your mouth and you'll have lots of fun. It's smooth gum. And now, also this. Oh, I'm so really tired of it always being warm or cold. I wish it were just a temperature which I didn't associate with anything to do with anything else. Oh, well, if you go and take this little boy and put him in a hole, then it will grow a tree, and everything will be all... Little boys are for sale now on Friday until Saturday. Little boys, the best products we have. Back to Tim pooing little bits of white.
The ad break was meant to cut to us get to the top. No, it's cool. I only have... Apparently Ice-T just quitted us then. The story now is like a little bit more to it. And so I looked down into the toilet bowl, and there lies a white splodge. What is this mysterious white blodge?
Is what he thinks.
Yes. On closer inspection, it looks fluffy, like a ball of cotton. A cotton wool ball, if you will.
Just then there was a knock at the door. Knock.
Shit! I flush quickly. Who is it?
Hello, it's me. Hello, who is in there?
Shit.
It's
my...
Theresa May.
Okay, I was gonna say it's my mum, but okay. Shit, it's my mother, Mrs. May.
Timothy May. Are you done in there?
Yes, mummy. Let me just wipe my body.
How am I supposed to run a country on a full bowel? You best not be wiping your bottom wrongly.
I'm not. I'm using the bidet and handkerchief like you taught me.
Well, and you... Let your mother see.
Okay. I open the door slowly, checking the toilet once more for the white cotton blodge.
Oh,
it is not there.
Tim. Oh. How am I ever going to speak to all the people? I can't do this. I just lose it.
Anyway, cut to a couple of days later, where I'm kind of like, I'm talking to Pete about it via the Facebook Messenger app on my phone.
Oh my god, did he put something in your butt?
No. I tell him about it, and then I tell him like there was this white thing in my poopies in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I look across to my bed, and on my bed,
it's
my
on your pillow
pillowcase
staring at you.
No, my pillowcase isn't like on. When I get to sleep, I pull my pillowcases off. I'm quite a rough sleeper.
Yeah.
And my pillow is like a cottony kind of thing.
Oh my god.
So in my sleep, I must have either like inhaled or like digested some, not digested, but like eaten some of the fluff, and it went through my like intestines.
Oh.
For like 2 days, it was killing my insides.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.